Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tim, and welcome to the brand new recording space. It's, a little bit echoey in here. I really hope that doesn't pick up on the microphone, but it probably does. I just hope it's not too bad. We shall see. I'm having to, take care of that by getting some sound foam in here. My God, I gotta tell you guys, I haven't really actually done any, speaking into the microphone since hooking everything up in here, and, well, it sounds really bad to me. So hopefully it doesn't come through too bad. But anyway, so this is, in fact, my brand new house. I know it looks very similar to the old setup, but that is on purpose. You see that the shelving unit is actually on the other side this time, and I've kind of somewhat rearranged a little bit of the background here. There's my little funhouse poster that I had hanging up in my my office at RT, and let me show you. There's the rest of the wall over there. It goes on around, and to be honest with you, there's still this whole like third of the fucking room over there that I can't even do anything with as of yet. And the room is much taller than the other room was, hence the need for extra sound absorption. But it'll come along. Also, one of the things you'll notice is I've added a third floating shelf here. Let me scooch it over and get my fat ass out of the way. There's one, a two, a three floating shelves now. And yeah, that's basically what all the Loot Crate goodies are going to go into now, is all over these new shelving areas. Just noticed something else that fell because of the lightning storm that we had earlier on. Hang on just 1 second. We'll see how long that stays before it falls. But anyway, oh, and yes, I have definitely upgraded or updated my Loot Crate stuff. Don't you worry about that. So, now that I've stalled for long enough, shall we go on with the game? We, are making pretty good progress as good old Doctor Dekker's replacement. About 54% of the way through the first act. We have investigated 3 out of the 5 initial patients, and let's just say that mine is wearing thin. I have to know what's going on here. Queen, you just missed a little bit of the tour of the place. As you can see, it's a little bit different, mostly the same, but it's a little bit changed around, and I feel like it's going to be a nice expansion, because as you can see, the difference between me and the back wall is a lot more now. So I'm actually probably gonna have to do something about another lighting type scenario in this area, because my front face light is actually at like 25% power. I have a dimmer switch here that's able to make me just completely paled out, or tone down ever so slightly, which I think will work fine until I actually turn on, the television and start playing over here, and suddenly am washed in blue light from the PlayStation. But anyway, yeah, that's what happens. That's usually why you wear makeup, to avoid that shit right there. Anyway, speaking of, shall we make up for lost time by skipping right into the action here? I'm going to let you guys pick our first patient for tonight. Are we gonna talk to Claire? Or are we going to spend some time with Bryce? Now, Bryce, if you remember, is a nice little creepy, very creepy photographer from the demo. And I feel like we talked with Claire too, but I don't really remember what her story was. But the choices are yours and yours alone. Good luck. Claire, Harwood wants Claire. Ah, yes, that's right. Bryce was a gravedigger. Oh, God, it's so fucking creepy. So creepy, dude. So creepy. But Harwood got it in first, so Claire it is. Hello, Claire.
My name is Claire Castleford, and as I'm paying a small fortune for these sessions, I'd expect you to be up to speed, Doctor.
How much do you pay, Dr. Dekker?
It's
probably too much.
About Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself.
What? That's not at all what I asked, dear. Not even a little bit.
I was wrong about him.
Also, can you guys hear it okay? Because it's a little low for me. Do I need to turn up the volume? I feel like I may need to turn up the volume. Also, I'm going to need to repeat that question, but it's okay. Okay, it is low for you guys? Good. I'll go ahead and check that. Or fix that, I should say. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Anyway, back to Claire.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself. But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about him.
Really? Well, then how long did you know Dr. Dekker?
I didn't really know Dr. Dekker that well.
You said that.
I never met him outside of our
But you were
sessions,
wrong about
and
him,
spent
apparently.
those discussing my therapy, not making small talk.
Interesting. What were you wrong about?
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies. Oh, and a history of violence.
Oh,
Sounds
excellent.
so-called
You look
history of
exactly
violence,
innocent
doesn't
enough
it?
to be just murderous and cold behind those baby blues. So basically, all four of her statements so far have been very loaded.
My name is Claire Castleford, and as I'm paying a small fortune for these sessions, I'd expect you to be up to speed, Doctor.
You expect a lot.
No, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, I'd imagine not for you, the highfalutin self. Where are you from?
I don't know. Sorry.
Really? How do you not know that? History of violence.
To be
That's a
fair,
great movie, by the way.
there was only one violent outburst. That hardly qualifies as a history of violence.
I agree. You
And
need at least 2
provoked me.
points to make a line and 4 to make a cue. So, I mean, you know, it's not really a history.
To be
Also, I
fair,
missed the
there
last
was
part of
only
that.
one violent outburst. That hardly qualifies as a history of violence. And he provoked me.
So he had it coming.
I don't have an answer to that. It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
That's true. That is very punny.
Iris was David's assistant optician. Not anymore.
I love that that still took.
No, not like that. I didn't kill her or anything.
You sure about that?
It's just that I changed the optician into a florist after David died. Optometry was his dream, not mine.
Interesting.
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
Right. Husband? Or ex-husband?
Sorry. Because he is here. And he shouldn't be.
No. Why shouldn't he be here?
He's lucky to be alive. He almost died.
Yes, Huntsman, I do. What happened to David? Nope.
Keep up, Doctor. He's lucky to be alive. He almost died.
I see. Did you almost kill him?
I don't have anything to say about that.
Yeah, I'd imagine not. That's probably a pretty big admission, huh? Why, almost died. Oh, shit.
My husband is not a well man. We've been having problems for a while now.
Is David sick?
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband. Did she say something
about that before? Oh. But...
My husband is not a well man. We've been having problems for a while now. If I knew anything about that, I'd tell you. But I don't.
Okay, we'll try it your way, Queen. What kind of problems?
I should have divorced him.
Uh-huh.
I wish I had.
Instead of trying to murder him.
Our altercation. The downfall since.
She's just not giving me anything, is she?
Our altercation. The downfall since.
What? Altercation?
I tried to hurt David once.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm not proud of my behavior, but I was very angry. It was a private matter, though. The police should never have been involved.
You are here because you want to be.
Sorry, Doctor, I can't.
I figured I'd answer her question. Why not? Or at least try. Metal question, do you like parody? I mean, yeah. Tenacious D is freaking great. I love a lot of comedy music in general, I guess. So sure. Yeah.
I tried to hurt David once. That's why I'm here.
Why did you try to hurt David?
I stabbed him with a steak knife.
Jesus Christ!
Shocking, isn't it? I'm going to have to plead ignorance on that one.
She has no idea. Don't hurt me no more. What is love?
I stabbed him with a steak knife. Shocking, isn't it?
No, it's not shocking.
I don't know anything about...
Yes, it's shocking.
Sorry, Doctor, I can't answer.
Not really.
I don't know.
Okay, fine. Oh, I misspelled it. Ha, good job, Tim.
I don't have it.
Why a steak knife? Nope. Why did you stab him? Fuck.
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not...
did you stab David because he cheated on you? No? Motherfucker! I was like, can I just start, like, linking keywords now? Because that's something we haven't really done yet. You keep up.
I don't know anything about that.
Stank bitch. Do you often get angry?
I never used to get angry. Ever.
Until...
If you're angry, you're not in control. Isn't that right?
Uh-huh.
And it would be very bad for me to lose control.
Why would it be bad for you to lose control?
Let's save that for another time, shall we?
No.
I'm rich, but I'm not
I want to know more.
And I'm fairly sure my time is up.
No, we got a couple more questions, at least.
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
Okay. When did you get married?
We've been married for 7 years.
Awesome.
But we don't have any children. Thank God.
You don't want kids?
David wanted children, but I didn't.
Uh-huh.
I don't think we would have made very good parents.
Well, no, not if you go around stabbing your husband with a steak knife.
I don't think I can see either of us wiping sticky fingers or mending grazed knees.
You seem like fun at parties?
Sorry. I don't know.
I'll bet not. I doubt you get invited to them very often. Is control important to you?
I don't have anything to say about that.
Sorry, Queen. Nice try. What else you got, game? Damn it. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Another hint. Why are you paying a small fortune? Ah, yes.
Being rich has its perks, but honestly,
I remember trying to go down this line of questioning early on and not being able to.
This madness.
What madness? The madness of Dr. Dekker?
Predicament, Doctor. I'll get to that.
Of course you are. Are you on trial for murder?
I don't know who killed Dr. Dekker, but I imagine that in his line of work he met a lot of unstable people. Perhaps he pushed someone too far.
Did Dr. Dekker ever push you? Shit.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself.
Uh-huh.
But then I hadn't known him for a very long time.
So that means probably not,
Perhaps I was wrong
huh?
about him.
You know, Marka, she certainly does fit the part, doesn't she? Did he push you too far?
If I knew anything about...
Did Dr. Dekker push you too far? Nope. Fuck.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that...
How did Dr. Dekker die? We still don't really know the answer to that question. Nope.
The most shocking thing about Dr.
Well, how did he bring it on himself?
I'm going to have to plead ignorance on that one.
I see.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself. But then I hadn't known him for a very long time.
Right.
Perhaps
we went into that a little bit. What were you wrong about? Oh yeah, I asked that one.
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies. Oh, and a history of violence. Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't sound cold.
No, that doesn't. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Oh, talking about David. Why isn't he a well man?
His health, if you can call it that, has been deteriorating rapidly in the last few weeks. I can't cope
As if
with
somebody's
caring
been
for him
slowly poisoning him?
His health, if you can call it that, has been deteriorating rapidly in the last few weeks. I can't cope with caring for him anymore.
Yeah, I know. I called her delitional. Why are you caring for him?
David has trouble looking after himself.
Right,
Sometimes
because
I
of
leave
his
the lake house
illness.
and he's just sitting in the rocking chair on the porch. And when I return the next evening, he's still there, just staring into the stars. He needs help, I know, but I can't hire anybody to care for him.
And why not? Because you're loaded, as you, well, aptly put it.
David's not ready for company.
Ah, I see.
I hope to take
So
you
it's a
to see
shame
him one
thing.
day and you'll see for yourself.
I would like to meet David. Nope.
David has trouble looking after himself. Sometimes I'll leave the lake house and he's just sitting in the rocking chair on the porch. And when I return the next evening...
Where will you go?
Sorry, Doctor, I can't answer that.
There's something in there about her coming back next evening.
I don't know anything.
If she says on a lake, I'm gonna be so pissed.
David's staying at the lake house. It belonged to my parents, but I don't use it much anymore. I have the main house to myself.
So you live separately?
I don't have anything.
Plot twist, he's actually been stuffed about 5 years ago. She's just been doing Weekend at Bernie style, puppeting him along the entire time. Okay.
David's staying at the lake house. It belongs to my parents. So there's something else about this lake house. Anymore.
Ah, yes. Who are your parents?
I'm an only child and my parents are both dead.
Right. Of course they are.
Naturally, I inherited everything.
Are you Batgirl? Are you Batgirl?
I'm going to have to plead ignorance on that one.
Oh, shit. She might be Batgirl. She can't answer that question. Oh, both our parents are dead! Oh my god! That totally explains all the dark and psychotic tendencies. She's Batgirl. Duh. Duh. So now that we know who your parents are
both dead. Naturally, I inherited everything.
Are you bitter about your inheritance? Because
I don't have an answer.
You kind of fucking seem it. How has his health? God, is this game just emphasizing how little I actually know how to spell?
He's become less and less active. His mind's become less and less active too. Such a delightful conversationalist at one time. Now more of an enigmatic husk.
Well, that's not good.
I'm an only... It was an accident. But I don't feel like talking about it at the moment. It was an accident. But I don't feel like talking about it at the moment.
That's going to be something that we come back to later on. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. So many other things to go into with Claire. Oh, Claire, you may have paid for your time, but we're going to take full advantage of you.
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive...
What do you think is wrong with you? Do you agree with Dr. Dekker? No?
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with my husband.
We'll ask about that. Awesome. Okay, here we go.
It's absurd, really.
Of course. Even though Even though you tried to stab him with a steak knife, you hate looking after him. Clearly, you are just the most amazing of wives.
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies. Oh, and a history of violence. Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
How would you put it?
No, that doesn't.
Nope. Shit. I should ask about being delusional. Are you... I-O-N-A-L. There we go.
Delusions.
Yes, tell me about your mirages of the mind.
I'm not going to be any more specific. It's not true in any case. I'm not delusional.
How do you know you aren't delusional? Well, shit. That was a one-answer question.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that it didn't bring it upon
himself. But it did get rid of the stars around that other answer.
Perhaps I was wrong about him.
How long have you been seeing Dr. Dekker? Nope. Already answered that one.
The most shocking thing about
Dr. not very long, obviously,
is that it didn't bring it upon himself.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's 2Ks?
If I knew anything...
No. I find it surprising that that's the most shocking thing. I just wish that I knew some way to actually ask her about it.
Being rich has its perks, but... I don't work.
The perks of being rich are being the smartest man in the entire universe, but that's a completely different thing to this.
I don't work. I don't need to. Everything's paid for 100 times over.
Aren't you just a smarmy cunt?
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself. But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about it.
But then again, isn't that the mark of a great actress, though? You just love to hate. Oh my gosh, I love it.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself.
Really?
But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about him.
What did you think about him?
I don't know.
No? Because then we asked, what were you wrong about? And she kind of went on about that. So clearly those are one of the same. It was a brief
moment of temporary insanity.
Let's go back a little further.
Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
David, affair, when sick. Nope, shit. Well, might as well just go ahead and ask her the question straight up. Did you kill your husband?
That sounds like a question I shouldn't answer without a lawyer present.
She totally killed her fucking husband. She totally just Chicago'd her husband. Some guys just can't hold their arsenic. Oh my god!
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary...
Nope.
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris.
Who is Iris? Nope, we already kind of talked about her when I said Iris was a stupid goddamn name.
I tried
because
to
it is.
David once.
It's really a stupid name for an optometrist assistant.
I'm not proud of my behavior, but I was very angry.
Of course.
It was a private matter, though. The police should never have been involved.
Were you charged by the police?
The police seem to think I'm dangerous.
Aha.
I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. God, I love that fucking show. Way more than I should.
Our altercation.
If you'd have been there.
The downfall.
If you'd have seen it, well, surely you would have done the same.
Our altercation. The downfall since.
What downfall?
This is exhausting, Doctor. I'm not used to spitting everything out in one session.
I'll bet you're not. What kind of problems did you guys have?
Him. I wish I had. So much could have been avoided.
Why didn't you divorce him?
Divorce is such an imperfect means of separating two people, don't you think? I suppose I don't really mean it. I thought he was my soulmate and that I would
certainly less permanent than stabby stabby.
That's a weakness that has caused me problems.
Poison, poison. And
I didn't really know Dr. Dekker that well.
Right.
I never met him outside of our sessions, and we spent those discussing my therapy, not making small talk.
Are you sure you didn't see Dr. Dekker outside of sessions?
I'd been seeing him for about 3 months.
Right. Okay, so that cleared that up too. And we're just down to who provoked you. And how much did you pay Dr. Aha? Third question about the police. Of course, we need to investigate more about the Popo. But let's start with who provoked you.
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity.
Oh, right. The florist business.
I don't have anything to say. It was a brief moment of temporary insanity.
Because he was talking about it no longer being a dentist office and suddenly becoming a florist, right?
David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
Well, what? I know, it turns you blue in the eyes. Well?
David doesn't work, no.
Of course not, he's stuck in a wheelchair or in a rocking chair, rather.
A job is out of the question. He used to be an optician.
Right.
Now he just spends all his time at the lake house, frittering his time away.
So now we have that bridging statement between A and B. But that still doesn't answer any of the other questions that we have so far. Shit.
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity.
What provoked you? Did you catch David and Iris? No? Well, I guess that's one thing that I can do is kind of consolidate all my questions towards the top. Ta-da! And finally, charged by police. Cool. So that's now 1, 2, 3, 4 questions left from my dear girl Claire.
David doesn't work, no.
Right.
He's not very communicative anymore, so a job is out of the question. He used to be an optician.
What happened to David and his voice?
Sorry, Doctor, I can't answer that. I don't know anything about it.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
David doesn't work, no.
I believe you.
He's not very communicative anymore, so a job is out of the question. He used to be an optician. Now he just spends all his time at the lake house, frittering his time away.
How did he lose his job?
I don't have an answer to that.
Yeah, of course not.
No, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Sure, I'll try why florist. Yeah, it's an expression, Queen, that means to kind of just waste your time.
Technology.
Aha!
Mainly he hunts things and then creates huge, unwielding fires that I'm sure will be the death of him and the lake house at some point.
So now we're down to 3. Huh. Do you think Dr. Dekker was suicidal?
Dr. Dekker just had that look about him. You know what they say about us crazies. Takes one to know one.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm sorry. Anytime anyone openly admits they're crazy, they are way crazier than they are trying to tell you right there. That is a cry for help. This bitch killed her husband, and then she comes over here every week to feel better about it. That's what's going on right now. Oh boy, oh boy. But that took care of the how much do you pay Dr. Dekker question by asking about suicide.
The police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm only sitting here talking to you.
Are you dangerous?
I assume they think I'm dangerous because I stabbed my husband. The police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money. Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time. That's why I need your help, Doctor.
Huh. What can I do to help?
I need you to believe me. That's why I'm paying for these sessions. Everyone else thinks I'm crazy.
How is this?
Everyone else thinks I've lost my mind.
How is that not like the end of her testimony? How is that statement not the one that you need to get to in order to be able to move on with her?
I need you to believe me. That's why I'm paying for these sessions. Everyone else thinks I'm crazy and dangerous. Everyone else thinks I've lost my mind. They think I'm seeing things, making things up.
The delusion.
I don't want to talk about it.
I think you do want to talk about it.
Sorry. I don't know.
Why? Aha. Aren't you in prison? Where you belong?
I suppose after what I did, there are people that might think I belonged in prison.
Let me guess, used your money key.
Can I be saved with therapy, or should I be locked up like a dangerous criminal?
How about both?
I don't know anything about that, Doctor.
I
suppose
let me
what I
listen
did,
to that one
there
again.
are people that might think I belonged in prison. What do you think, Doctor? Can I be saved with therapy, or should I be locked up like a dangerous criminal? That's disappointing.
So are you.
Don't you want to try to make me better? At least Dr. Dekker gave it a shot in his own way. If I knew anything...
You can be saved with therapy.
I'm going to have to plead ignorance on that one.
Nope, damn it. Looks like I made my choice.
They think I'm seeing things, making things up. I don't want to talk about it. Yes, Dr. Dekker did think I was delusional when he first met me.
Uh-huh.
He changed his mind after getting to know me better, as I hope he will too.
How better did he get to know you? Because these are things that I'm going to have to find out. And the last question.
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity.
It must be something else about Iris.
Sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable.
What happened to Iris? Damn it. Fine, we'll ask about what she thinks of her own sanity.
Insane? We all see the world differently, don't we?
I guess that's fair. And I guess that's the end of Claire's section for now. Oh. Man! Like, the inside of these people's minds is so goddamn creepy. And we saved the worst for last. Good morning,
I'm Bryce Hemmings. You must be the new doctor. Did you know Doctor Dekker?
Oh, God. He just creeps me out already.
How well did you really know him? I hope you're nothing like him.
Did you not? Let's see. Don't you like Dr. Dekker?
Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do.
Like what?
He was getting worse towards the end. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself.
It's not the first time we've heard that. What would he make you do?
Is that something I should know about?
Kind of. He made you do the thing, so I would like to hope so. What makes you think he killed himself?
He wasn't a good man. I don't know how he could live with himself. Perhaps he couldn't.
Did you kill Dr. Dekker?
Sorry, I don't know.
Let's get straight to the point.
I can't help you there. I have no knowledge.
For real? Come on. Come on, dude.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor. And people are dying quicker than we can bury them. No.
What's wrong with you? Sure.
Originally, I was suffering with depression. Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines.
Right.
I wasn't used to all the failure. I got depressed. You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is.
How
I'm not
hard
feeling
is it
anywhere
to use
near
it?
as depressed as I used to,
Whatever,
though.
doesn't matter.
Not since I got the extra hour.
The what?
I don't have it. At midnight,
I have a feeling we're gonna have to dig about 6 feet fucking deep on this one.
In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please.
I remember this part now.
An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
How did you...
I don't know.
Okay, I guess not.
It's a bizarre thing to know you have an extra hour.
Oh, gotcha.
I rarely ever sleep until after midnight now, so I can appreciate the extra time. I guess
yeah, I vaguely remember it being in the demo. But God, that was back in what, November?
The depression is no longer an issue. 25 hours is a blessing for me.
It would be really
but apparently,
nice.
It's not real, and I'm insane for thinking it is. What do you think, Doctor?
I think you are perfectly sane.
That's me.
I think you are nuts.
I thought it would be too early to make a diagnosis, but it's good you're having a go anyway.
Now I think he killed Dr. Dekker. God, any one of these motherfuckers could have killed Dr. Dekker. Like, for real. Any single one of them could have done him in. Nope, already asked him that. So where do we want to deep dive first? Let's go back into
Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do.
Uh-huh.
He was getting worse. Sorry, I can't help you.
Damn. I thought we had already kind of asked that question, but I guess not.
And for quite a few reasons, actually. I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though, if you don't mind.
I see. So we'll get into that into one of the later sessions.
Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do. He was getting worse towards the end. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself.
Nope.
Originally, I was suffering with depression. Apparently, I've gone a little
Also,
mad.
I just realized the pun between missing deadlines at a gravedigger job.
Hour days. You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very...
Nope, I already talked about that.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be...
No. Shit. Nope, that's not it either. What is the...
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks.
I seem to remember there being more keywords in that first phrase, but I guess not.
There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to.
I guess that's a fair enough question. What do you do in the midnight hour?
I mainly catch up with work. It's a godsend. Sometimes I play chess against myself.
Wow.
It relaxes and strengthens the mind all at once.
Huh. Okay.
At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my...
Nope, can't ask him about that.
At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In the hour, people are pliable. They don't move. But I can move them. As soon as my hour is up, they start moving again, as if nothing has changed at all. Is that something I should...
No, but I'm just curious. Okay, so that takes care of depressed. Or excuse me, the extra hour.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks.
Now let's get down to depressed.
Very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again.
Running out of space.
I don't have anything for you.
No, apparently that's not it.
You'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful.
Hi, Juno.
There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. I'm pro-cremation.
I see.
Not just because I don't have to dig a grave. They still need a hole for the interment of ashes. It's more dignified, like you're becoming one with the universe again. Rotting in a wooden box.
Zen.
Even if you turn completely into atoms, how would you escape? Even bits of the universe...
Box is not airtight, dude.
I'm pro-cremation. Not just because I don't have to dig a grave. They still need a hole for the interment of ashes. It's more dignified. That... I have no knowledge. No.
I think it's prescribed.
I don't...
Yeah, it is prescribed. Anyway,
you'd think being a gravedigger had its perks, but it can be very stressful. There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent gravediggers. At least ones that...
How hard is it to be a grave digger? A grave differ. Oh, well, there we go. Why is it so hard to find someone who can use a shovel?
Henley Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman motte bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic. Henley Church is relatively small. Well, For the number of bodies they expect us to pack into the ground, it's relatively small.
Can't you just stack them on top of each other, bunk bed style?
Scientologists, but they handed it back to the community as a tax break, I believe. Huh. Or they'd finished doing whatever it was they wanted to do with it. Henley Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there. I stumbled across
what kind of relics are on the church grounds?
An ancient chess piece. The Queen, I believe. The best chess piece. The most freedom of movement. But they took it away immediately and proclaimed the whole east side of Henley Church a protected site of archaeological importance, which means we're not allowed to use it until the archaeologists have finished. I wish I hadn't told anyone.
That's important. The fact that at Henley Church, we found a queen chess piece. I have a feeling that may be our first clue about the larger picture going on here.
I like chess. I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
Ah, oh, fuck me. Seriously?
I like chess.
Did you ever play Doctor Dekker? I feel like that's a perfectly valid question.
I like chess. I still play sometimes.
Nope. Shit. Do you believe in Scientology?
I'm not sure I believe in
You guys wanted me to ask that 3 times over.
I used to believe in God. Not anymore.
Okay.
There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think? I can't help you. Sorry, Then we agree. Have you watched Zeitgeist, Doctor?
No,
some of it
but I have a feeling you're going to tell me about it.
And the part about most religions stemming from the same basic facts. It's more likely they've all got it wrong than one of them has got it right. I have no knowledge.
Well, we've certainly landed ourselves back in our first, back in the orange scenario, but I'm not done with you yet, Bryce.
I'm not sure I believe in any religion
I demand to know more. We're at least going to finish out this first chapter getting all greens, okay?
There are too many religions to pick.
What made you stop believing in God? Shit. Nope. 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you know anything about Dr. Dekker's murder?
Yes, Dr. Dekker was murdered. Quelle surprise.
Another person who's not surprised by the unfortunate outcome.
And another grave to dig. I know as much about it as you do. Less, I would imagine.
Lying sack of shit. Okay, well, let's go back to the Scientology question.
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore.
There's still more here.
I used to believe in God. Not anymore. There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think? I'm not sure I believe in any religion.
Nope. Sorry, Marka. Nice try, but no. Another 13 seconds. Keep firing them away, guys. I'm curious what you guys think may be the answer here.
Henley Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic.
Okay. So...
Henley Church, where I work, is... Allegedly, Henley Church is located on an old Norman motte and bailey castle. I say allegedly because a relic was found and dated around that century, but the archaeologists haven't found any further proof as yet.
And this piece was the chess piece, which takes care of the why is it so hard for somebody to use a shovel. Okay, Scientology.
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore. I'm not sure God would have given a man an extra hour a day. Not just a single man. My extra hour is a gift.
So it's your own powers that make you doubt the existence of a divine being. Wouldn't that be the opposite of what a normal person? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Chess piece by the church.
I like chess. I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
Nope. Shit. People are pliable.
Isn't it obvious?
We'll go down this rabbit hole.
I tried moving them, of course.
Oh yeah, no, Marka, he is 100% crazy.
Inconvenient of positions.
Wait, what? Sorry, I kind of missed that one.
Isn't it obvious? I've tried moving them, of course. People are often frozen in the most inconvenient of positions.
What does that mean?
I do a lot of work in my extra hour. I move people into graves.
Hey, listen!
Yeah, I'll bet he fucking does. Kisty? Hey! What the fuck?
I do a lot of work in my extra hour. I move people into graves.
That is so fucking creepy. Like, seriously, the actors in this are absolutely stellar.
I like chess. No, sorry.
Huh. Let's try this. Nope, 14 more seconds. Fuck.
I'm not sure God would have given a man an extra hour a day.
Nope.
I'm not sure God would have given a man an extra hour a day. That's me.
No, not there.
I'm not sure God would have given a man an extra hour a day. Not just a single man. My extra hour is a gift, but sometimes it's a curse. I sound like I'm complaining, don't I? I'll stop now.
There we go.
Is that something I should...
Shit. Well, it took care of a star, but unfortunately it didn't give us any good answers.
I like chess.
And all we have left is about the chess piece. What? Oh, did Dr. Dekker push you to do? How simple of a question,
you're
but it didn't...
questions to try and get a bearing, but I'd rather not talk about that now. Let's just enjoy the getting to know you phase before the ugliness kicks in.
The what?
Doctor,
How would things get ugly around here besides
This is my session. I'm paying.
Okay, I guess things are gonna get very bad before they get way worse. So then, we're still trying to find out about this chess piece.
I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing more satisfying.
Who do you like to play chess with?
I like chess. I do like to be in control, but then I suppose most people do. Nobody wants life to carry them along helplessly. Everyone wants to kick against it and make their own way.
Uh-huh. And what do
you
you
like
want?
To be in control, Doctor?
Ooh. Is that a sexy time question? Yes, I like to be in control.
If you like being in control, you'll have a tough time here.
Oh, fuck me. The Dutch angle on that shot just getting more and more. Oh, God. Oh, no.
To be unraveled at the end.
That is freaking me the fuck out.
He couldn't keep control of everything, of everyone. He just set us up like dominoes, but we all toppled in unexpected ways.
What?
You'll find it all out in time, Doctor. Just not today. Can't have your head exploding, can we?
You're more than welcome to try, young man. You're more than welcome to try. Burial trends.
I'm pro-cremation. Not just because I don't have to dig a grave. They still need a hole for the interment of ashes. It's more dignified, like you're becoming one with the universe again. Rotting in a wooden box. Even if you turn completely into atoms, how would you escape? Even bits of the universe get lonely, I'd imagine. Sorry, I don't know anything about that. We're all alone.
The answer is
to some
probably
extent,
very,
don't you think?
very lonely.
I don't have any friends, so I suppose that makes me lonely.
You have your camera, though, so that has to help a little bit.
In the midnight hour, though, I have as many friends as I like.
Oh, God.
Do you have a favorite celebrity, Doctor? In the hour, I could take a picture of myself with them, like we're the best of friends.
Hey, Cinemari, welcome. Nope, nothing there.
We're all alone to some extent, don't you think? I don't have any friends, so I suppose that makes me lonely. In the midnight hour, though, I have...
Nope. It's not gonna help me there. 29 seconds on the regular hint. Huh.
We're all alone to some extent, don't you think? I don't have any friends, so I suppose that makes me lonely. In the midnight hour, though, I have as many friends as I like. Do you have a favorite celebrity, Doctor? In the hour, I could take a... I've taken a lot of pictures. I have great shots of all the tourist sites. It's amazing what exposure you can use when moving cars are literally frozen still. Must be the sharp focus.
And that's all. That's all for Act 1, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, we may continue.
Oh, Doctor. Glad I caught you.
Hey, Zaya.
I thought you might want to
missed
hear
you.
what Ben had to say. Quick catch up?
Sure, gladly. What's going on with Ben? I gotta know. What's going on with Ben? What's going on with Ben? I missed you, Jaya.
I'm not sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body. I'm surprised
I see.
it
He was
doesn't
the one who
happen more
found it.
often in the line of work he's in.
But
anyway, he said he found the body at exactly 20 minutes past 10. For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch. That's all he'd say before he'd shut down. The police weren't very talkative either. I'm not sure Ben will... Yes, Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on Valentine's night in his office. In your office.
He died on Valentine's Day?
Yes, you know, the 14th of February, the day of love.
I know!
Or remembering a massacre.
Beautiful day to stab somebody right through the broken heart. I prefer the massacre.
I don't know.
I bet you wouldn't, dear. It's okay.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit more about the body that
Ben
you
found Dr. Dekker's body on Valentine's night in his office. In your office.
Maybe she'll finally tell me straight.
I'm not sure what you're getting at. Can you be more specific?
I don't really know how. How did Dr. Dekker die?
Try asking me one thing.
Let me check my notes. Okay, Mariana, Jaya. Elin asked me where we go when we die. He's killed on Valentine's Day. I should ask the patients where they were that day. Where were you on Valentine's Day? Nope. Where were you when Dr. Dekker died?
I wouldn't say we were best friends, but we did spend a lot of time
it's fine.
together.
Hey, listen, however I have to get the information out of you, dear.
I'm sure we'll become friends too, Doctor. Just try not to get murdered.
Oh, I'll try real hard, but if you do it, I think it might be worth it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
The police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night, you know, when the body was found.
I want to know the answer to that question too.
All on my lonesome.
Ooh, really?
So I guess that makes me a suspect.
Pretty lady like yourself doing it home alone. With no shoes on. Put some goddamn shoes on! This is a professional office, Jaya!
The police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night, you know, when the body was found.
Nope.
I wouldn't say
so apparently
we were
she didn't
friends,
do it.
but we did spend a lot of time together. You know, there's only two of us that work here. I'm sure.
Who is the other employee?
I can't answer.
Does Ben work here?
Sorry, didn't you know? Ben's one of the night shift cleaners.
Interesting.
I'm sure he's got some tales he could tell. Sorry, Doctor. Yes.
Okay, let's go back here.
Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on Valentine's night in his office. In your office. I didn't see it myself, so I don't know. But I heard it was a bit of a mess with all the blood and everything. You know, they have people who clean up after such things, though, so you really can't tell, can you? But don't worry. That's a new chair.
She's like, I'm pretty sure it is anyway. So, did Ben clean up after the murder? No. I mean, I guess yes, but no, that's not quite what we need to get at. Who else is a suspect?
I think the police want you to make a short list of suspects, or maybe even find the killer. You're seeing
so that's
all
my
the
job.
patients that were on the books when he was killed.
Right.
There was no forced entry, so they think it might be someone he knew, or someone who had access to the office. Yeah, like little old me. Do you think I'm a suspect, Doctor?
I definitely think you are guilty.
Sorry.
But not of murder. Of stealing my heart. No. Sorry, I couldn't help it. No, you are not a suspect.
And you barely know me. I'm flattered.
That means she did it, doesn't it?
I needed grief.
That means she did it, doesn't it?
I said you'd sort me out. I know you haven't agreed, but just so you know, it's very kind of you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Please? 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 I'm so bad. Stop it. You bad boy, stop it.
I didn't see it myself, so I don't know. But I heard it was a bit of a mess with all the blood and everything. You know, they have people who clean up after such things, though, so you really can't tell, can you? But don't worry. That's it. All I know is the police took his chair. Forensics, I suppose.
What? Police took his chair? That's incredibly odd piece of evidence for them to gather. Huh. Interesting. Why would anyone want to kill Dr. Dekker?
He was stabbed, so that's quite a personal thing to do. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the patients who had a problem with the treatment they were getting.
So he was definitely stabbed, and they tried to carve out that dark, dark heart of his.
He was stabbed, so that's quite a personal thing to do. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the patients who had a problem with the treatment they were...
Were the patients unhappy with treatment?
I'm just surmising. If you're unhappy enough to kill your therapist, they're probably not doing a very good job.
Oh, calm down. Calm down. I'm just asking questions around here, Jaya. You may want to lay down over there. Let me do my job. Don't look at me like that. She's judging me. She's totally judging me right now, you guys. She's totally judging me right now. Oh, God, I feel so bad. Oh, boy. Let's see. So, one last little question about Ben finding the body.
Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on Valentine.
My office? No. Did Dr. Dekker have any enemies?
I wasn't really in his social circle, so I don't know if he had any friends. In terms of enemies, I heard things get heated in his office sometimes, but I won't name any names.
You need to name names because patient confidentiality is, I'm doctor now, and also it could, save my goddamn life. Who was yelling at Dr. Dekker? God damn it, Jaya.
I wasn't really in his social circle, so I don't know if he had any friends. In terms of enemies...
Nope. I think I just hinted my way to that one, so I can't say hint again.
I wasn't really in his social circle, so I don't know if he had any friends. In terms of enemies... I heard things get heated in his office sometimes, but I won't name any names. It's good that you're asking lots of questions.
Damn. Huh.
Susan, Annabelle, Melissa, there are some names, but they're not names of anyone I know.
I love you, Jaya. I love you so much, girl. You're my favorite.
Yes. Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on Valentine's night.
I fucking love this woman.
In his office. In your office.
Nope, too many words. Ah, do you know how Dr. Dekker was killed? He was stabbed. We know that.
I don't know exactly, but a stabbing of some kind. We'll be getting the autopsy through at some point. I'll let you know when.
Awesome. So I imagine I'll get more news on that later on. Why was Ben in the office so late? Nope.
Yes. Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on...
Why did Ben go on Valentine's night? Nope. Shit! No! Cock! I wanted to check the responses and my notes, but they put a new button down at the bottom there and I didn't even notice it. And so I just hit continue instead. God damn it! I lost my last fleeting moments with Jaya. Now I'm stuck back here with fucking Nathan. God damn it. Fucking Nathan. Fine. We'll continue back with our regular patients in just a couple of minutes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take ourselves a short break. When we come back, we've got a lot more Dr. Dekker action on the docket, so don't you dare go anywhere. Enjoy the music, folks. You're watching this on twitch.tv/TimLeftwich. My name is Tim Leftwich. We'll be right back. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my delightful office, where we're going to continue in the madness of Dr. Dekker. As you can see, we're moving on to the next section here. I wonder if we're actually in the next act already. It seems that we are. We've made 601 searches so far. We have 6 responses that we can find with Nathan here. 0% progress in this particular act, but 16% progress overall. Doing pretty good so far. Hello, Nathan.
I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for. I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for. I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for. I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for.
How many different ways can I ask him what's going on? What? What do you want? Go the hell away.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
Apparently I just used hint. Oh yes, that's right.
It's a do-over day? You won't remember. What's the name of your assistant again? You didn't know that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Oh, shit. Where did he meet his girlfriend?
You didn't know that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah? I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for.
Where did he meet his girlfriend?
Well done, Doctor. Yeah, we met.
Thank you, Marka.
Wouldn't it be funny if my day loops if you fail to get a question right? I agree.
And he just fucking dipped, huh? He just fucking dipped. I don't think I have anything else that I can do with him, unfortunately. It looks like that's it, but that was not 6 responses. Unless there's somebody else after him. Ah, 4 out of 4. Interesting. So it totally does lock off some answers if you choose to go a certain way or the other. Interesting.
I'm having a loot day. It's a do-over day. You won't remember. What's the name of your assistant again?
Does it make me do this part again because it's part of the game?
Yeah, at secondary school.
No, it's fucking
been fun,
with me.
But I've got a pill.
No, the game is fucking with me now. What is that pill?
Dr. Dekker gave me this pill. He told me if I took it, I'd never have another loot day.
Is it poison? It's poison, isn't it?
It's got a small skull and crossbones on it. Should I take the tablet, Doctor?
I wanted to so bad. You guys saw that shit. I wanted to so bad.
I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for.
What? Okay, so I guess it's not whether or not you should take it.
Dr. Dekker gave me this pill. He told me if I took it, I'd never have another loot day. It's got a small skull and crossbones on it. Should I take the tablet, Doc? I'm not sure that's the answer. I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for.
Motherfucker.
Okay. Okay. See you on the flip side. Mom?
Achievement unlocked. And are we done with Nathan now? Nathan is done. Nope. He's gone for good. Huh. Interesting. Nope, nothing. I guess all that's left for us to do is to continue.
I'm having a loot day.
The pill didn't work.
I never mentioned a pill this time, or a tablet. What the hell is going on here? Are you reliving my days?
He's for real! You guys, this shit just got real.
I'm not sure that's the answer. I'm not sure that... I'm not... Something somewhere has changed since you arrived. Like some kind of sim theory. It's a thing. Some professor believes we could be living inside a computer simulation and someone is controlling us. And there are millions of these sims.
Uh-huh.
And someone somewhere behind a keyboard is just causing havoc.
For the good of the tribe.
I'm starting to think you have that keyboard, Doctor. Wait, don't answer that. I don't want to know.
I don't like it when the game is talking to me. Oh boy. Oh boy. This rabbit hole is gonna get deep, you guys. I hope you got your galoshes on, folks. This shit's about to get deep. Shall we go to the next level?
At midnight each day.
On Valentine's night.
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home.
David is my husband.
All on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black out.
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
Naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
Act 2. Valentine's Day. Ooh.
Deja vu.
Good
Are
morning.
you sitting in exactly the same place I left you last night? Oh, that's where it all starts, Doctor. Anyway,
We didn't
do you think you can fit me in
leave?
today? Looking at the
I can
diary,
fit
it's
you
just
in
the
any
usual
time. I mean,
suspects,
what?
and you
No,
must be
stop!
getting sick of
Behave!
them already. I've got this for you, too. It's some more footage from Professor Alderby that was hiding away.
Professor Alderby.
Well,
Interesting. Can I see the
come
footage?
find me if you need anything.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Appreciated. I'm the best assistant ever. Oh, boy. So our patient list has grown a little bit. Nathan, Mariana, Elin. Oh, little Elin. Innocent little angel of death, Elin. Probably barely able to put her feet on the ground. Bryce, Claire, Jasmine, and Lacey. Lacey looks pleasant. What about Jasmine? Ah, yes. I remember you, Jasmine, from the trailer. Oh, boy. This is gonna be fun. Well, we just spoke to Nathan about the loop days. I want to know how he's not dead right now. You should be dead. Also, I have clues.
Nothing,
Oh.
of course. The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind
Alderby.
of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker? Him, God, the great old one, the elder god, Cthulhu, however you address him. Listen to me! You're not listening! It's your only bloody job! Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood. God
I feel like we've
loves
heard
chaos,
that somewhere
but
before.
something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered. Without chaos, he has less power. When there's too much order, he becomes impotent. So he needs to instill chaos again. And do you know how he does this? No. And yes, but you're being too granular.
I don't feel like that
He
answer.
needs
really-
chaos
what?
so he can return, and the
Whatever,
only
doesn't
thing
matter.
stopping him is you. Not just you. You and people like you. Psychiatrists, doctors, nurses.
What?
Anyone who is caring for people who are losing their sanity.
What?
You have no comprehension how important your job is, do you? He doesn't need your version of insanity to spread. He needs chaos. It's not the same. It's just a means to an end. They're not all cultists, unfortunately. Once you see the truth, it's hard not to spread chaos yourself, to cause further insanity
Cultists.
and harm your own. I doubt
like
it.
Atlas?
But can I make you question your reality? Definitely. But in doing so, I would be promoting more chaos. On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time.
Right.
As, by definition, chaos is unpredictable from one moment to the next.
What the fuck is he
at any
even
given
on
moment,
about?
We can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause. In 10 seconds' time, there will be no gravity in this room, and we will float. 3, 2, 1. You think nothing happened. Where's your glass, Doctor?
I remember watching porn like that. And then the glass shattered. How did the glass shatter? And what kind of clues in that footage? What? Okay, I thought I had some kind of idea what was going on here, but Jesus H motherfucking Christ. I got nothing. I got nothing. Okay. Let's dive in with our patients. How was the pill?
I don't know what you're talking. Can't help you. Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are a pile of ashes.
Do you remember coming to see me yesterday?
Should I know something about that? Sorry.
No. Huh. I'm sorry, I just felt like that was
Hello
something
again,
I should
Doctor.
pursue there.
I had a bit of a
shaky loop incident. Nope. Doesn't want to talk about it right now.
Hello again,
okay.
Doctor.
What else was there?
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the day to move forward. I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes.
But you needed some kind of tragedy to move the day forward.
Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. I was left with winter. I don't even know what her favourite season was. Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor? If you like winter, you're supposed to be hard-working and analytical. I suppose that increases my chances of you curing my problem. I don't think winter was Hannah's favourite season. Not colourful enough. I like winter. Being snowed in with Hannah, just the two of us. It's paradise.
Interesting.
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes. I decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. I was left with winter. I don't know. Hannah was forever giving to charity.
Bingo.
Her things.
Good job,
time,
Juno.
Our money.
Uh-huh.
I actually suggested a charity that Dr. Dekker mentioned called Mind Stretch Outreach.
Okay, that's a good name. Let's see. Mind Stretch Outreach. Okay.
Mind Stretch
Let's
Outreach
ask a little bit more about
arranges programs for gifted children. It's for poor, clever kids who can't afford private education.
Interesting.
It's not much of a charity, I guess, but it certainly ends up with a lot of clever people who are thankful to the people running it. Which, in this case, is Dr. Dekker.
What did Dr. Dekker do for Mind Stretch Outreach? That's probably too much.
I'm not sure what...
Shit.
Dr. Dekker felt that Hannah was holding me back.
There we go.
The memories of Hannah. In his opinion, I was holding on to the past. So I guess he cursed me. If that's even a thing.
So do you think Dr. Dekker is the cause of your loop day?
Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
Sure. What's up?
Sorry, I don't know. Is it me, or did it just really get cold in here? Sorry. I've got nothing.
No? Damn. Let me go back.
Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor? I've been trying to think how I can get past today. I've come up with a couple of choices. I could set fire to Hannah's photographs. I've got them in Dropbox anyway. But setting fire to the clothes did the trick. Or setting fire to a rocking chair. She sounds like an old lady, but she loved that rocking chair, which I've not sat in since.
Is the rocking chair out on the lake house?
Set fire to the rocking chair.
Shit.
I never liked the way
rocking chair it is.
Forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are.
No, regretting burning clothes. Unfortunately, didn't give me anything. Yeah, you're probably right, Dari, but who knows? What were you doing on Valentine's Day?
I was at Henley Church on Valentine's Day.
Hey.
Visiting Hannah's grave. It's the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it.
Henley Church again.
It does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
Did you lose a chess piece?
That's not really something I know about. Pass.
No, nothing.
We walk alone without our angel. I don't know.
me get some more context.
There's more
on
than
that,
one
maybe.
question there, Doctor.
Shit. There's just so much to unpack here.
I was at Henley Church on Valentine's Day, visiting Hannah's grave. It was the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. It does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph. Can't help you.
No. But we did unlock an achievement for part-timer. I guess for doing our job so well for so long. Is angel a religious reference?
I'm not religious, but when I wrote Hannah's epitaph, I knew her parents would want some acknowledgement of the great bearded one. But she was an angel to me. She was an angel to everyone.
Angel to everyone? Shit.
We walk alone without our angel. I've been alone since Hannah. I can't imagine anyone ever replacing her. Not that I've looked. Do you think I should look for someone else?
Even crazy people deserve love.
Fine. I'll try. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, though.
You nailed it,
Just
Juno.
sign up to Tinder and start swiping. Maybe it's just company I'm missing. Although I don't really want any. Sorry, I don't know. Is it me, or did it just really get cold in here?
I couldn't help it. 8 more seconds. Shit. What were you doing on Valentine's Day? Remind me. Henley Church, checking out the epitaph that you wrote for Hannah's grave. I think I misspelled that. What time did you leave the church?
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day.
I
was talking to an archaeologist who said that
Dekker was stabbed at around 10:20,
resembling a strange cephalopod.
Or his body was discovered at 10:20.
Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
Wait, what was that?
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock.
About an octopus creature?
Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What?
Relics.
Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
He lied softly to him.
Pass.
Nope, 17 more seconds.
I left Henley Church.
I have to know
about
more about
11
this.
o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some... It's a sea creature, like an octopus. I suppose they find dinosaur bones everywhere. Just because we're on land now doesn't mean millions of years ago.
It's an odd place to happen to find the Dark God, after all. No, nothing there. No, I don't think you had something to do with the murder.
It was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation.
A missed call? So you were supposed to see him, but you missed your appointment.
Should I know something?
I want to dive back in with you.
It was a missed call. It It was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation. I meant I wasn't in the mood to talk to Dr. Dekker.
Uh-huh, of course. Because he was probably gonna try and diagnose you and help you out.
About 11
that's
o'clock
his job.
On Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day. I don't know what you're talking. That's not.
Nope. It's true. He does like burning a lot of things.
Primal in terms of energy. Maybe if I burn something, my days will keep rolling. Although I'm not sure you're supposed to encourage arson in these sessions, Doctor.
I'm definitely not encouraging arson, so please don't continue to burn things.
Mindstretch Outreach
Mind Stretch
arranges programs for... Sorry, no. Sorry, I don't know.
Nope.
Mindstretch Outreach arranges programs for gifted children.
So then what do they do for you?
Kids who can't afford private education. It's not much of a charity, I guess, but it certainly ends up with a lot of clever people who are thankful to the people running it.
Other than accept your donation.
In this case, is Dr. Dekker.
Oh, I guess I said that one already.
Hannah was forever giving to charity. Her things, her time, our money.
No. No. 2, 1. Why were you talking to an art?
She was interested. Maybe I misread. Maybe she was just being kind. I suppose most women wouldn't enjoy me talking about my dead ex for hours. Mindstretch Outreach arranges programs for gifted children. It's for poor, clever kids who can't afford private education. It's not much of a charity, I guess, but it certainly ends up with a lot of clever people who are thankful to the people running it. Which... I don't know what you're... I don't know. I think Dr. Dekker set up Mindstretch Outreach so that he could influence the minds of children at an early age, getting them to believe they could be anything they wanted to be.
But is that, I mean, is that really a bad thing?
No more minions of Dr. Dekker.
What? You know that's something I gotta ask about.
This child army of intelligentsia. That's not really something.
Yeah, I'd fucking think not. You just made up that word. That's not even a real word.
Hannah was forever giving to charity. Her things, her time, our money. I actually suggested a charity that Dr. Dekker mentioned called Mindstretch Outreach.
How did Dr. Dekker and Hannah know each other?
Hannah never met Dr. Dekker. She did donate to his charity once.
I agree, Juno. He's not very happy about the fact that she plays with his money. That's
Hannah
definitely
never
not
met
kosher
Dr.
to him.
Dekker. She did donate to his charity once, though.
And then that is it that we have with Nathan for the moment. Unless there's something else I can ask him about. I just don't have any other threads right now to tug at. Huh. 35 seconds left until we can use the hint again. I don't know. It's like, do I wait for 35 seconds and try and figure out exactly what's going on here? Nope. 2, 1, done.
She's dead. Thanks for bringing that up. Should I know something? Can't help you.
Nope.
She's dead. Thanks for bringing that up. She stopped breathing.
That's fucking funny.
I was 6.
I'm sorry. That's really funny. That threw me off completely. And that was the last answer that Nathan had for us.
I don't know. I was 6. Something to do with her lungs.
I'm feeling that he knows more about that than he was willing to let on. But that greens him out for the moment, Dari, which I think means that there's nothing else that we can ask him. So we have to move on. And I kind of want to get back to creepy fucking gravedigger photographer Bryce, who's wearing a different shirt today. One that doesn't have its collar turned inside out. Hello, Bryce.
There's something I want to tell you about. Something else that's wrong with me.
Oh God, there's fucking more.
I think I've been getting a bit out of control in my hour.
Uh-oh. Out of control?
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously.
Uh-huh.
It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move.
Uh-huh.
Because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
I would run around naked.
I don't have anything to...
No? Okay. I would steal things.
Yes, I would steal too. And I have stolen. I ran out of milk, so I thought I'd go to the local all-night shop and get some more. I was absolutely intending to pay, but when I got there, everyone was frozen. I thought about leaving money on the counter, but that seemed weird. The cashier would wake and suddenly
weird.
This money
out of all
would
of
appear
this,
from nowhere.
that part seemed weird.
But I've stolen bigger things.
How big?
From stealing milk, I moved on to petrol. From petrol, well, all those supermarkets have all kinds of electricals, so I've stolen quite a lot of that. I'm not proud. I think I've been doing it because I can. To prove to myself, either way, my extra hour is actually real.
No. Okay, just checking.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move. Because I live on my own.
Uh-huh.
What would you do, Doctor, if you had...
I would mess with people.
I have no...
sleep forever?
Nope.
Yeah, I'll bet you do. Okay, fine. Where were you on Valentine's Day? Actually, real quick before I enter that, Bryce asked me what I would do. Maybe I should suggest things that he might have done to gain his trust. Ooh. I would spy on people.
Well, that makes me feel a little better. There's a young mother, divorced, who lives opposite me. Jessica. She's friendly and says hello to me, smiles.
This is gonna be creepy.
I've always wondered what she looks like naked.
Very
so one
creepy.
hour, I broke into her house. She was standing in her bedroom. I took it as a sign. I took off her clothes and... Not something I know about. I took photos of Jessica when she was naked. When I'd stripped her. When she was naked and frozen. I didn't want to have to do it again, to strip her again. So I took pictures to remind myself what she looked like. That's wrong, isn't it, Doctor? Sorry, Doctor, I dozed off there. I don't really know about that.
Just checking. Just checking. I'm just checking. I'm just checking. Just checking for science.
I took photos of Jessica when she was naked. When I'd stripped her. When she was naked and frozen. I didn't want to have to do it again, to strip her again. So I took pictures to remind myself what she looked like. That's wrong, isn't it, Doctor? I'm not sure I agree with you. It's that bloody Dr. Dekker. He made me this way. It's all his fault. There's one too many questions. That's too much to think about. There's one too...
Really? Do you know anything more about Dekker?
I dug the grave for Dr. Dekker. I helped
Jesus
carry
Christ.
his coffin to the burial site. Do you know what?
Pallbearer and
It didn't weigh enough
Digger?
to have a body in it.
What?
Why do you think that is? Sometimes I see a girl standing behind you. I don't know who it is. I don't know what you're asking me either. Possibly a relative of yours. Possibly a patient that died here. I'm not sure. She doesn't normally say anything. No, sorry.
Phew! Crisis averted.
I dug the grave for Dr. Dekker. I helped carry his coffin to the burial site. Do you know what? It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it. Why do you think that is? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea what you want me to say.
Just checking, Huntsman.
I don't have...
Ah. Dekker's coffin was empty?
No, the coffin wasn't empty. There was something in it. A decoy, I'd imagine.
Decoy Dekker?
I'm guessing he was buried somewhere else. Or cremated. Somebody somewhere didn't want his body going in the ground.
Because of
evidence. Do you
evidence.
want to be cremated or buried, Doctor?
Depends on whether I get murdered.
Sorry, Doctor.
I want to be cremated.
That's a good choice, Doctor. Less work for me. Not something I know about.
Sorry, Huntsman. Nice try.
No, the coffin wasn't empty. There was...
Shit.
No.
So there's got to be something else here that I can peck apart.
There was something in it. A decoy, I'd imagine.
Did you look inside the coffin?
No. Sorry.
That is a little creepy, not gonna lie. How do you know it was a decoy? Nope. Fine. Why is it Dr. Dekker's fault?
Like I said, I originally presented with depression, and everything was going well for a while.
And then you started
Dr. Dekker
having this extra hour. Wait, what? Dekker changed.
He was easily distracted during the sessions, like he wasn't listening.
Like he was hearing whispers or voices in the back half of his brain?
I don't think he wanted to know about his patients anymore. But when he did give you advice...
What advice did he give?
He told me to use my imagination, to make something up.
What?
To think something crazy, and it would become real. He told me to think of a way to get more time. So I did. But he pushed me. He made me think it.
He made you manifest. Made you think the extra hour. Shit.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move. Because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground? I don't really know about that.
That one was for you, Huntsman. Sorry. No. Oh, no, I wouldn't go to a fairground.
Ha! That was just an example, Doctor. I'm sure you can come up with more exciting things to do than that.
Yep, sure. We already talked about him. Oh, That would have been the 2-star that just went away. Right? Yes.
I took photos of Jessica when she was... Sorry, Doctor. I can't delete them.
It would probably help if I could actually, you know,
I haven't shown them to
spell
anyone
her name
else.
properly.
Do you want to see them, Doctor?
No, I don't want to see the pictures.
No.
I mean, yes, I do, but no.
It's just me. I'm the sick one. No. I don't know.
Damn, it wouldn't let me take it. Jessica is his neighbor queen, whom he spies on naked during his extra hour. Stripped her down, took pictures, supposedly.
Wasn't empty. There was something in it. A decoy, I'd imagine. Not something.
Oh.
I spent most of Valentine's Day at the art gallery. Well, the evening part, anyway.
Uh-huh.
They had a display with the theme "Love Conquers All."
Except
I didn't get most of the
unfortunately.
paintings, but they were well done.
What time did you leave the gallery?
I don't have anything to say to that.
Did you see the body?
I don't...
No? Damn.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously.
When did you first get the hour? First extra hour, maybe? No, shit.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
I would... There's got to be more answers to that question. That's probably what they're getting at. Huh. Maybe Dekker's... Shit.
I'm a bit of a professional at this grave-filling business, Doctor. I know a decoy coffin when I handle one.
What? The whole coffin was a decoy? No, unfortunately won't get anything else there. Huh.
He told me to use my imagination to make something up. I have no idea what... Sorry.
What weird advice
to use my imagination to make something up. To think something crazy, and it would become real. He told me to think of a way to get more time. So I did. But he pushed me. He made me think it.
What did he make you think? Crap. Always a worthwhile question to ask. Oh, I would help people. That's a good one.
I did think, what good could I do, other than catch up with work? I did see a woman who was having her purse snatched, so I gave her purse back, and the crook...
You just pantsed him?
I placed him on a bus a few blocks away.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I have no idea where it was going. She'd never really be able to thank me, so I took another picture.
God damn it, Bryce. You're the worst.
I took a picture after undressing her. I put her clothes back on before time resumed. To be honest, there wasn't much to take off and put on. Do you know what kind of girls walk around at midnight, Doctor? I don't.
I guess that was a rhetorical question that I wasn't supposed to answer. What about out of control?
When I first got the hour,
let's go back here.
I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground? No.
No. I would touch people.
I don't have any...
I would hope not. What else would you do, Bryce? I would take pictures of people.
I have no...
Have they found any more relics?
That wretched dig goes on 24/7.
Yeah, I bet it does.
25/7, if you ask me. Your patient, Nathan, caused quite a stir. He interrupted one of the female students all night, apparently. Made
and
her
then again the next day, and
miscategorize
again the
some
next day, and again
findings,
the next day.
Going on about his dead girlfriend. It's amazing what you hear at the coffee machine. Well, I suppose that's a bonus. We're allowed to use their coffee machine while they're there. I don't...
Bryce says Nathan was with a female student all Valentine's night. Aha! I see. So that corroborates his alibi, is what that does. Bryce says Nathan was with a female archaeology student all that night.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own.
How did you find out everyone was frozen? Nothing. Why do you think Dr. Dekker didn't want to know about his patients?
Therapists are supposed to help you.
Right.
For whatever reason,
by getting rid of
Dekker
chaos.
had given up the desire to cure my mind.
Because he wanted to bring Cthulhu.
To make me more unstable.
Yeah, because that gives power to Cthulhu.
Not something I know about.
I'll bet not. But there's still more about out of control.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously.
What else would we do?
It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
Nope, already talked about that one. 17 more seconds. I would dig a grave. Nope. I would be creepy.
Not something.
Nope, didn't think so. 1 second. I beg your motherfucking pardon?
When you work in a graveyard, you see a lot of strange things. I'm not sure if they're real, or whether I think they're real, Or which is worse.
The second one. By the first one. Definitely the first one. Definitely the first one. Definitely the first one. Actual reanimated corpses is definitely the first.
When you work in a graveyard, you see a lot of strange things. I'm not sure if they're real, or whether I think they're real, or which is worse. No. I have... You're laughing at me, aren't you? I said I wasn't sure if they were real. You're laughing at me, aren't you? I said... Sorry.
Couldn't help it. But there's still more. Why didn't you stop seeing Dr. Dekker?
Because you have to hope, don't you, Doctor?
Sure.
It's only the power of
never hurts.
that made me realize how toxic it was.
Another doctor told me that once.
And after a point, you go too far to be able to come back anyway.
Nope. Alright, let's bring this one all the way back to the top. What the fuck does he want us to ask about? Or what would we do with the extra hour? I would run around.
I don't have...
Nope. What would you do with the extra hour? I mean, he's kind of been telling us this whole goddamn time anyway, but... Fuck. What else would we do? Oh.
Thinking I had an extra hour at the end of each day did become real for me, Doctor. Maybe Dekker was a genie, and he could grant wishes.
Sure.
Maybe he wished himself dead.
Why didn't you wish for more wishes then? Fuck. And now we're back here with just this star on
When
out
I
of
first
control.
got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground? I don't...
23 seconds.
I live on my own. Occasionally I visit my father.
Dari
He's in
nailed
sheltered
it.
housing.
Dari fucking nailed it.
Dementia.
Good job. Still more, though. I would destroy something.
Yes, I suppose I've destroyed a few things whilst in the hour.
Okay.
You can be the perfect supervillain. Nobody knows it was you.
Are you a supervillain?
Sorry, Doc.
What the fuck? What the fuck else is there? I don't have an extra hour. Nope. Nothing. But good shot, though. No. Huh.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I want you to tell me what you want from me. I would dig graves. Nope. Damn.
Not so. No.
Have you moved or hidden things in the extra hour?
Moving things around and hiding things was amusing at first, when everyone was frozen. Some people would faint when things appeared from midair. Others would cry. Others just thought that it was there all the time and that their mind was playing tricks on them. It got boring fast, though.
But there's still fucking more. Oh my god, for real? I would... So we've already said help people. We already said destroy. We already said I would steal things. We already said a bunch of other answers. What the fuck else would we do if we had an extra hour that can kind of ingratiate ourselves to him? I would spend it with family. I would make new friends.
I don't...
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't. I would sleep.
I don't...
Nope. 6 more seconds. Well, if that's just not putting it out there on Front Street.
I don't think you would, Doctor. I don't think I would, either.
You don't think? Or you know? Poor, pitiful Bryce. He has no idea what's even wrong with him. And at this point, neither really do we, but I cannot wait to dig deeper and find out. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to, because this is sadly where I'm gonna have to call it a night here for tonight. I am super tired from this whole move thing, and frankly, I need to go to bed. But I'm glad that we were able to play through a whole bunch more of this. Oh my god, I'm having so much fucking fun. We went from 8% tonight to what? Where are we at? 26%? Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. So, if you'll join me right back here, Thursday, we're going to continue playing Persona 5. Yeah, it's going to be great. I am going to meet up with Blake tomorrow, and I'm actually going to be able to get a whole bunch more shit recorded with him, assuming that this, you know, doesn't prevent us from actually being able to record something halfway decent. And we'll see you back here on Thursday night for Persona 5, everybody. You're watching this on twitch.tv/TimLeftwich. My name is Tim Leftwich. I'll see you then. Same Tim time, same Tim channel. And as always, we'll see you next time.